Hey guys, Cole here. Welcome back on the free-to-play account right here. I've finished the Bivald fusion. I fused the guy, leveled him up, gave him masteries. That's why my gems are so low. Put him on gear. We're looking at day 102 of the free-to-play, and I'm gonna do something crazy today. I'll tell you exactly what that is in a couple of minutes, since we're gonna go over and see Bivald first. So the reason that I summoned him is because we've got a CVC. I get some free stuff over there from the CVC. I wanted to get Bivald on the account immediately. I can't wait for a fusion or stuff like that, since the goal of the account was Arbiter and Arena. All right, that's what we're trying to do. I have Great Hole level 9 upgraded already. We are pushing through the missions as fast as we can on this account, and Bivald is required. So I took him to 6 stars, level 50, used up a lot of my brews. I even fed some epics that I had that weren't really important epics. All the 5-star food that I had saved up, and I used even brews that I shouldn't have used, like my void brews, because I really wanted to get that Bivald to at least level 45 or something that I got him. And then I gave him a lot of gear, gave him books, fully booked him out because of all the legendary books that I've been saving. Although I have many legendaries on this account from just random summons and the fusion, they are not good at all compared to Bivald, right? So I fully booked him out and gave him some masteries, went for flawless execution just so we can get those bigger numbers on his shield. And then I also gave him the support for Master Hexer here, although this one I regret because it only affects the leech that he applies. And probably I should have gone for Lasting Gifts instead and Cycle of Magic. I do have the free refresh here. I might use it, but for now it's not really required. The gear that he has on right now, Bivald, is health with 190 speed, 50,000 health, 70% crit, 151 crit damage, and 178 in accuracy, right? Accuracy banner, 83% chest piece, 83% on the substats on the crit damage glove. We're looking at speed, and no speed on the shield, but it does have a good crit rate and an 83% there, and some accuracy more from the accuracy boots, right? This gives me a nice big shield, and I'll show you what I mean. And it helped me actually finish off Spider 15. All right, I finished the fragments that I needed to collect from the spider and from the dungeon divers today, just because I was farming stage 13, although it wasn't as efficient as 15 or 16 would have been. I couldn't do 15 with the team that I had, but Bivald made it way easier to push, and I'll show you right here. By the way, I'm also pushing on the main account on the side, and look at Bivald right now. We're gonna have a defense down coming in from Ugo, big nuke there from Cold Heart. Look at the damage, by the way, dealt by Bivald, and on his next turn he'll be doing the big burst. And remember, Bivald has a great passive where he receives 15% reduced damage from enemies that are provoked. So that's insane. And look at that big burst. The shield is not that great because he also kills the spiderlings, but on higher difficulties the shield will be better. And this is how the run goes. Basically, he's got a 3-turn cooldown on his provoke, which is on his A2 skill. He has a 4-turn cooldown when booked on his A3 skill, which is the big shields. So the next time he takes a turn, he'll be using his A2. But I have Cold Heart and Armiger there to be doing, look at that big provoke coming in on all enemies. That's what I want to see. It can also land on weak hits, so he's gonna be perfect for me to push through Spider, and Spider will be the place that I'm gonna be having the most difficulty on. We got to resist there on Cold Heart. I can't even remember the accuracy on my Cold Heart. It says 177 here on RSL Helper. By the way, I'm doing this video right now because RSL Helper is going to break in about half an hour. We're going to have maintenance because of the new patch with Hydra, and it's probably going to break. Also, the optimizer is going to break as well from HH website, so that's going to suck. But at least, yeah, I'm using BlueStacks to farm. It's the easiest way to do. By the way, if you guys never downloaded BlueStack, consider doing so. It helps out the channel a lot, and we don't have many downloads this month. So if you've never done it before, guys, just click it, download it quickly on your computer. It's an emulator for Raid. It always works I use this all the time to farm when RSL breaks, and especially during CVC, you're gonna have to have some alternatives to RSL just to make sure that everything works right. So this run has begun for 2 minutes. I think my fastest run was 2 minutes or so. Look at that big burst from Cold Heart. The run would have been faster, I think, if we didn't get that resist from Cold Heart there. And yeah, look at that. 216 is actually my fastest. All right. So on average, this is how everything goes. We get a 5-star ring here. And that's Bivald, by the way, on Spider. That's where he's the biggest on. And I think that he's going to be really good for Dragon 20 as well. So instead of this team, I can use Bivald if I find him. And I'm actually going to use him in the leader slot there. I could use the Cold Heart now that I think about it. But let's just see how Bivald is going to help me push through the waves in terms of both damage but also control. So he uses his A2 skill first. Look at the provokes there landing. Didn't land on everybody, but it's fine. Like one target, it's fine. And a nice little shield there, which also heals my allies. And because we have a defense down coming in also from Ugo, that helps with damage potential from everybody. And Bivald is not going to die. He's very tanky as well. He's a fantastic fusion. He's a must-have for this year. Well, he was, because it's really over now. There's no chance for you guys to get him unless those packs come in. But, you know, as a free-to-play account, this was a required fusion. That's why I pushed so hard on that arena event. I used all my gems. Well, not all my gems, but I kept on refreshing 5 gems, 10 gems, 15 gems, 20 gems to get 1-person fights all the time, just to get that top 2 position in that tournament and pick up those extra 5 fragments that I needed. That was the way to go, since I couldn't do the summons. Right here, we didn't get here we didn't get a provoke on them, which kind of sucked. Ideally, I would have built him faster than he is right now. I think that would have been better. Like 230 speed would have been amazing on Bivald, but I just don't have the gear at the moment. Like a good accessory, banner accessory on the Sacred Order with a speed substat. The one that I have right now is just accuracy. If it had speed substat, it gave me like 10 speed on a double roll, 15 speed on a double roll if it's a 6-star. It would have been great for Bivald. It would have put me over 200 speed. But for now, I'm just doing with this build. And it looks like Kel is going to be surviving. I will not be using Bivald, of course, on the clan boss. My team is there with Farrakhan the Fat, as you guys might know. It might be worth it to put in Farrakhan for this one instead of Aethel. But Aethel now doesn't have a lifesteal set, which is why she pretty much dies so easily. Other than that, just look at how much he helps to push through and actually make my team possible to farm Dragon 20. And if you guys remember the missions that I'm at right now, I'll show you where I'm at. If you remember the missions, guys, that you did for Arbitrary, or if you haven't done them yet, go and scroll through. You'll see the missions. The missions that I'm on right now are the ones where you have to have a champion that is 6 stars and give him that ascension. Unfortunately, for some reason it doesn't work on if you've done it before. It's not retroactive, okay, which it's very bad in my sense, because you have to do the wait Shadow Legends thing where you have to wait. All right, I'm at the mission, okay, now I use my stuff. There's a lot of this in the game, which is not bad. Like, you want to have your players playing and not just waiting to do everything at the best time possible. It's really bad design, if I tell you guys the truth. And by the way, we'll be killing the Dragon Balls. I think this team will be 100%, even if Aethel dies. I think it's a very solid team to have. Maybe, as I said, Bivald, if he was faster and rotate through his skills way more often, then it would have been easier. But everybody seems to be keeping alive. The lifesteal set plus the leech kind of helps me survive longer. And I think everybody has masteries to do more damage on the boss, except for Bivald, where he has flawless execution. But you see him, he doesn't really drop that low with 2 healers in there, plus the healing that he does based on damage. So 3 minutes 48, although slow, it's more than enough for me. I'm not looking to break records. All right, The same way I'll use Bivald in Ice Golem and Fire Knight, and he's gonna help me push on 20s on both of those. And I did say at the start of the video that I was gonna do something very, very stupid on this account today. So the idea is to get Arbiter as quickly as possible. Today is Tuesday. By next Tuesday, probably, I want to be giving away the account, and I want to have Arbiter there as the reward also. All right. To the people that I'll be giving the account, hopefully it's somebody that deserves it. So if you have an account that's worse than this, then yes, this will be an improvement. If not, then it's not worth it to be entering in that competition. That being said, I have this mission right here, the Spirit Keep. The Spirit Keep opens on Thursday. Today is Tuesday. If I wait for Thursday, it's gonna suck. If I wait for the correct days, it would take me a long time to finish all these missions right here. What I need to do, Spirit, Magic. So if I wait Thursday, I need to wait Saturday for Magic, and then Force is next Tuesday, and then Void I would have to wait for not this Sunday, next Sunday. Again, intentionally bad design by the company to make you play the game longer and go for that final reward. They do this on purpose because they want to extend the people as playtime. All right, and I need to do all of these as soon as I can. I'll be doing them today. I'll be opening the potion keeps with gems. Right, I don't recommend this to anyone watching this video. And then once I reach this mission right here, this is not retroactive. I need to do 200 classic arena battles and win them, and using those wins I'll also get some gems. So I will recover some gems throughout this, but it's 700 gems that I wouldn't personally ever spend. All right, I would never recommend to open this if I had all the time in the world and Diablo Immortal was not coming out next Thursday, where it's going to be taking 90% of my time. The next 10% is me making videos on the main account. Then I wouldn't have been inefficient like this. But then I'm going to get more gems through 17 of Ice Golem, 17 of Dragon, 17 of Fire Knight, 17 of Spider, then do 75 million. That's going to take all these gems. Again, I'm going to be using them on extra keys, using them to unlock these rewards, which is an immortal set. This one's a cruel set, 5-star, which kind of sucks, but these are still great rewards. And then dungeons 20, you saw how I can beat them, and my next video probably will be showcasing dungeons 20, all my teams, and then finally doing this 5 or 6 times with all these gems that I'll be earning, and actually picking up that 100 million mark and giving away the account. I can actually probably do it very quickly. I expect to do it before next Tuesday, but yeah, my schedule is so packed that it's crazy. And this is honestly my next big stalling of the account, because 200 classic arena battles is not that easy, and upgrade a Great Hole bonus to level 10 again is not that easy since I'm only at 145 at the moment. I'll do 200 wins, so that's another 800. So I'll need to do 200 and something wins at about 40 a day or something. That's a lot of arena battles that I'll need to do, and I can't do them in a day. That's why I say it's gonna take me quite a while. Other than that, this was the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for the support on the channel. When you subscribe to this channel, it helps a ton. When you download stuff like BlueStacks, if you haven't already, using my link, it also helps me out because that's an affiliate, and it's a way for me to get some money, you know, for all my expenses and stuff, especially when times where sponsorships are low, like now. That definitely helps. So thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.